you were promised something. Not in words, but in the rhythm of life. A subtle contract the world makes with you when you're young. The idea that one day, if you work hard, if you follow the rules, if you push through, you'll arrive at peace, at success, at freedom. That one day things will make sense. You'll feel fulfilled. You'll stop struggling. The puzzle will click. The weight will lift. And for decades, you lived chasing that promise. You climbed. You sacrificed. You bled. You gave yourself away to jobs, to people, to roles, all in the name of getting there. And now, you're older, wiser, slower maybe, but deeper. And the truth is beginning to whisper to you, not like thunder, but like the ticking of a clock you can't ignore anymore. There is no arrival. There is no moment where everything becomes easy. There is no finish line where the applause doesn't fade. The body doesn't ache. The doubts don't echo. And the more you expected a rival to deliver peace, the more betrayed you now feel. Because they told you life would feel complete once you made enough money, once the kids moved out, once the house was paid, once the business was sold, once retirement came, once you finally slowed down. But once never came. And even now, with years behind you, with trophies on your shelf, with everything you were supposed to accomplish checked off, you still feel something. That hum beneath the silence, that ache, that question. Is this it? And I'm here to tell you the truth, even if it's uncomfortable. Yes, this is it. And no, this isn't it. Because life isn't something you reach. It's something you ride, something you shape, something you stew in, stretch in, break in, breathe in. It isn't a destination. It's a decision made every day, even when the map disappears. And if you're still looking for the day where all of it finally feels finished, you'll be waiting until your final breath. Because becoming is endless. Expansion doesn't retire, and purpose doesn't park itself. You think the climb ends? The climb is the point. But they didn't teach you that, did they? They taught you to chase milestones, promotions, marriage, children, cars, vacations, pensions, and they called it progress. They didn't teach you that once you reach the top of one mountain, you will always face another. And if you don't choose the next one with purpose, life will choose it for you, with boredom, with regret, with decay. You were told the wrong story, and now you're carrying the weight of disappointment that was never yours to carry. Let me ask you something. How many times have you hit the goal and felt empty? How many times have you finished the project, cashed the check, smiled for the camera, and felt like something was still missing? That's not failure. That's your soul reminding you. You weren't made to arrive. You were made to become. There is no done. There is no perfect version of your life waiting for you to unlock it, like a hidden level in some cosmic game. There is only today, and what you do with it. The world is full of people who have achieved everything and are still hungry, still restless, still haunted by the question, what now? That's because they reached the top, but forgot who they were on the way up. They built a life around achievement, but not around alignment. They grew their net worth, but shrank their soul. And when they arrived, they realized they left the real self behind years ago, buried under success, approval, fear, and silence. But it's not too late. The beauty of life is that becoming doesn't expire. You can begin again at any age. You can realign. You can redefine what winning means. Because winning now doesn't mean more. It means true. True to who you are now, not who you were 20 years ago, not who they thought you should be, not who your job paid you to become, but the raw, unfiltered, unafraid version of you that has been waiting for the mask to slip and the pretending to end. And maybe that's where you are now. No more pretending. No more waiting for the big arrival. No more hoping the next thing will finally be the thing. Because there is no next thing that will save you from the responsibility of choosing your direction now. You want meaning? Choose it. You want peace? Live aligned with it. You want to feel alive again? Then stop chasing the end and start mastering the middle. The middle is where real life happens. The ordinary days, the invisible choices, the quiet mornings, the decisions no one sees. That's where legacy is built. Not in the applause, not in the finish lines, not in the trophies, but in the middle, where you show up not because you have to, but because you choose to. And that's what separates those who keep evolving from those who start fading. It's not about age. It's not about health. It's not about opportunity. It's about attitude. Arrival is an illusion, but presence? Presence is real. And you, my friend, have more presence now than you ever did before. Not because you're louder, but because you're clearer. You've seen enough to stop rushing. You've lost enough to start valuing. You've lived enough to finally stop asking for permission. So don't ask for it. Don't wait for it. Don't stall your own evolution just because you thought you'd be done by now. You're not done. You're beginning again. And this time, not for a paycheck. Not for applause. Not for legacy. But for truth. And that is where freedom begins.